Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Vieira. Rummenigge. Lewis. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The Netherlands are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And that was asking just too much of him. Rijkaard. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram. And it's Van Dijk. That's Nedved. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely spread. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi makes a dash for it. And that's going up front in a hurry. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. Nedved.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He has found the way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vieira. Zanetti. That is good progress on the left. And here's Suarez. It's a really well-measured ball. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zanetti. Zanetti crossing. Impressive jump! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome. And that signals the end of the first period. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please join me in wishing
The midway point of the game.
The Netherlands really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
The Netherlands clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Nedved. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi plays it short. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Nedved. And it's Zanetti. Threads one in.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross from Rummenigge. Defending of the desperate variety.
The Netherlands clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 23. Coming on the field is number
That's
20.
a lovely, neat pass. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Rummenigge. Quality ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No way through there. Van Dijk. Thuram, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Now he's off and running, and it's Nedved. Xavi Alonso looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Tunisia making further changes here and in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Space for him to turn and look. Messi herring after the ball here. Opts for safety. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's gone for a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Delivers the ball. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Tunisia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nedved. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nedved gets into a good position. Rummenigge. Decent chance! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Messi goes short, and he shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that's that. The Netherlands have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Vieira picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Netherlands.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Nice bit of trickery. And it's Potw. That is good strength. Or good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here, and Messi! And that has been cleared. Real chance! And one more try! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Lukaku. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rummenigge. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. Tries to play it through. And it's made... Oh, he's all alone. There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Szoboszlai, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Dembele. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice.
Arsenal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rice. Good driving run. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Potw. Can he get it through? And he shoots! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just the keeper in his way. Hazard. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tries from a long way out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Llorente, nicely weighted ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Lukaku. Llorente, Soboslai, shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed...
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.